Good morning, all of you. Hi, student. Myself, Neeraj sir. As a math teacher, I welcome you all in this tutorial. Dear student, in this video, we are going to start a new chapter. That is chapter number 9, Quadrilaterals of class 8th, part 1. Yes, student. First, we have to know polygon. Poly means many. Poly means many and gun means sides. Polygon. Poly means many, gun means side. So a closed figure made up of finite line segment is known as polygon. For example, we have to take this triangle, three sides closed figure. But is this a polygon? This figure is also made up of three sides. No, because a closed figure. This is not closed figure, so this is not polygon. Is this circle a polygon? No, because this circle is made up of infinite line segment, and here you see finite line segment we required. So this is also not a polygon. Some examples like three sides. A closed figure having three sides is known as triangle. Four side quadrilateral. Five side pentagon. Six side hexagon. Seven side heptagon. Eight side octagon. Nine side nonagon, and 10 side decagon. Yes, student. Next, polygon. There are two types of polygon. First is regular polygon and second is irregular polygon. Regular polygon, in this polygon all sides are equal. Figures having equal side and equal angles. So that particular figure is known as regular polygons. For example, look here, equilateral triangle. Here all first condition is all sides are equal, so these all sides are equal. Suppose this side is 5 centimeter, then this is also 5 centimeter, this is also 5 centimeter, and next condition, all angles equal. So here this angle is 60 degree, this is also 60 degree, and this is also 60 degree. So this figure having all side equal, all angles equal, so equilateral triangle is known as regular polygon. Next, square. Here you see first is all side equal, so here all side equal. Suppose this side is 6 centimeter, so 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, and this is also 6 centimeter, and all angles are equal, so this angle is 90. In a square all angles are 90 degree, so this is also regular polygon. Next, regular hexagon. So here first condition, all sides equal, so these all sides are equal. Okay, suppose this is 3 centimeter, so all these 6 sides are 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, like that. And next is all angles equal, so these all angles are equal, so this is also known as regular polygon. Now moving to irregular polygon. Irregular polygon which is not regular. Okay, so look here, first example is rhombus. So here we see in rhombus all sides are equal, so first all sides are equal. Next, all angles are equal, so here all angles are not equal. Suppose this is 60 degrees, so this is 120, and this opposite angles are equal, this is also 60 and 120, like that. So this is not regular polygon, this is an example of irregular polygon. Also see examples of rectangle. Here opposite side equal, so condition is all side equal for regular polygon, so this is not regular polygon. And next, here all angles are equal, so in this condition is fulfilled here. All angles are 90 degree, but all sides are not equal. That's why this rectangle is irregular polygon. Yes student, next polygon. There are two types of polygon: convex polygon, concave polygon. Convex polygon, in convex polygon all diagonal form inside, and next every interior angles less than 120. In concave polygon at least one diagonal form outside, at least one interior angle more than 180 degrees. So look here, all diagonals form inside, first condition. So look here in this figure, this is diagonal, it forms inside, both the diagonal form inside. Here also look, okay. Next, every interior angle less than 120. So look here, this is less than 180, 180, 180. Here also this form 90 degree, less than 180, like that. Here also less than 180. So two conditions are there for convex polygon: all diagonal form inside, and next every interior angles less than 180. So look here, every angles less than 180. Now concave polygon, here at least one diagonal form outside. Look here, this diagonal form outside here. Here also look, this diagonal form outside, and at least one interior angles more than 180. So we can say that here here you can see this angle is more than 180. Here also this angle more than 180. Yes student, next is angle sum property of quadrilateral. You have learned angle sum property of triangle in earlier classes. Now this is theorem: the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. We have to prove the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral 360. So we have this figure: ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC is its diagonal. So given that ABCD is a quadrilateral, ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC is its diagonal, and we have to prove angle A plus B plus C plus D equal to 360 degrees. So first we have to take this triangle. In triangle ABC, all sum of all three angles equal to 180 degree. So angle 1 plus 2 plus 3, 180 degree, by angle sum property of triangle. This is equation 1. Next we have to take this triangle. In triangle ADC here, angle 4, 5, 6, 180 degree. Same angle sum property of triangle, adding equation 1 and 2. So it becomes angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 equal to 180 plus 180. So we have to rearrange this. Angle 1 is 4 plus 2, so we have taken this 4 and 2. Next angle B is 1, angle C is 3, 6, so we have to take this 3 and 6. So angle 4 plus 2, angle 1, angle 3 plus 6, angle 5 becomes 180 plus 180, 360. So in place of angle 4 plus angle 2, we have to write here angle A. Angle 1, angle B. Angle 3 plus 6 represent angle C, so we write here C. Angle 5 represent D, so D. Angle A plus B plus C plus D, 360, proved. Yes student, now moving to exercise 9.1. Here first question: figure out the convex and concave quadrilateral. So look here, in this figure ABCD, in quadrilateral ABCD, all diagonals form inside. Here see AC diagonal and BD diagonal. This diagonal form inside, and every interior angle, these all four interior angles less than 180. So this figure is convex polygon. Convex polygon. Okay. Next, see here in this figure. Here one diagonal form outside. That diagonal is AC. This is this one diagonal, that is AC form outside, and one interior angle. This interior angle is more than 180. So this figure is also known as concave quadrilateral. Concave quadrilateral, and this is convex quadrilateral. So for class practice you have to solve B part. Yes student, next question, second question number second. Can you form a quadrilateral with measure of the following angles? We have given 4 angles, so can we form quadrilateral? So look here, A part. First, sum of all 4 angles, it becomes 360, and as we know, angle sum property of quadrilateral is 360 degree, so this can form a quadrilateral. Okay, now moving to D part. D part, here sum of all 4 angles is 400 degree, but we require 360 degree, so this cannot form a quadrilateral. Now remaining part you have to solve as a class practice. Yes student, next third question, C part. Find the value of x in the following quadrilaterals. We have to find out this angle x. So in quadrilateral ABCD, sum of all 4 angles is 360 degree, as we know angle sum property of quadrilateral. So look here, angle A plus B plus C plus D equal to 360 degree. Why? Angle sum property of quadrilateral. So in place of angle A we write x degree, because in figure it is x degree. Angle for angle B 85 degree, C 90 degree, D 75 degree equal to 360 degree. So x and B, 85 plus 90 plus 75, total sum is 250 degree. So we find this sum 250 degree, x plus 250 degree, 360 degree. So x equal to, now this 250 plus, for moving this side it becomes negative sign, because here positive sign is there. So 360 minus 250 degree. So x equal to 110 degree is the final answer. Remaining part A and B you have to solve in class practice. Yes student, last question, question number 5. The angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio of this. Find the all 4 angles. So let the all 4 angles of a quadrilateral are here 1 written, so 1x, 2x, 4x and 5x respectively. So according to question, as we all know, sum of all 4 angles equal to 360 degree. Why? Because angle sum property of quadrilateral. So here all four angles are given here, so we find their sums. 1x plus 2x plus 4x plus 5x equal to 360. So it becomes 12x. 12x equal to 360 degree. So x equal to this 12 multiply 12 becomes divide 12. 12 30 ja 360. So x equal to 30 degree. So first angle is 1x. So it becomes 1 into 30. It becomes 30 degree first angle. Second angle 2x. 2 into 30. 60 degree. Third angle 4x. So 4 into 30. 120 degree. And last fourth angle 5x degree. So 5 into 30. It becomes 150 degree. So that's all for today. Have a nice day.